That's
Attention, everybody. The views and opinions expressed on the show are not necessarily those of Acts Ministry, Acts Media Group, and or their affiliate and supported ministries and or nonprofits. Some of this content may be adult in nature, so please use discretion while watching with children. Here he is, roostering around. Goes by the name of Johnny. Johnny Rooster. Here's John.
Yeah, wait, I don't hear myself yet. I do not hear myself.
You want to turn it back up?
I'm just not on.
I can hear you.
Okay, now is that good? You guys, the world can hear
yourself?
me. Can you see me? Can you hear me?
Yeah, we can see you and hear
Isn't that fun? I just couldn't hear myself. Now I can. Which doesn't matter. Good morning. It is Wednesday, and I like this because we're in the middle of the week, in the middle of the action, in the fray. You know, we're right in there, back in the real world, and we're doing great. So thank you, guys. We've got our engineering team here standing by. You guys remember Morning Drive, Monday through Friday? They're kind of getting squeezed into this really cool vein of communication, and it's going to be better than ever. Even better than ever. It's been good for many years. Johnny Rooster's been going on about 1 year now, since COVID. I say I brought a virus with you, but not really. I'm just the guy on the air that showed up around the time the virus did. It's been 1 year, Matt, since Friday the 13th.
Euro.
Friday the 13th, 2020.
Friday the 13th.
When they dropped the hammer from the sky, and Henny Penny said, "The sky is falling. Put my mask on my beak. It's time to hide." But today is not Friday the 13th. Today is March the 10th, which means one thing. Johnny Rooster's co-host, Amber, from Mondays, is celebrating her birthday today.
Woohoo!
So we're going to do a little tribute. So hang on. It's about moms today. If you're a mom, or you know one, or you have one, you may want to watch this. Amber is an extraordinary woman who has 6 children, 3 of her own and 3 from her husband that have a blended family, and she has a busy household to manage. One of her favorite things to do is run around with her youngest daughter and take care of the cheerleading competition,
the beauty contest,
all the modeling, the New York clothing. It's all there. She's got the rich and famous lifestyle running around the country, but it's fun. She's having a blast. She's so
and I've
nice.
got the first picture pulled up and ready whenever you are.
So let me see if I'm on here. I'm not doing this right. All right, play. I saw the wrong image, so that's why I'm seeing the morning drive, and there's the morning mom moments. Thank you. I see it. I'm catching up to myself.
It's all right.
All right. I'm not seeing it live though, am I?
You will be. Well, I don't have it up there yet.
Okay, go ahead and pop up the first one. We're doing a slideshow in tribute to Monday co-host Amber.
There you go. Boom. There she is.
Okay, yes, I am on a delay, which is, that's what I am. I'm a delayed guy. There she is with her family. She does adore her children, 2 boys and a girl. They have a beautiful home, a beautiful life, but there's more than just a beautiful smile. We have a very close-knit connection here. Whoops. Amber has definitely paved the way for a relationship building with her kids. Ooh, we zoomed in.
I did for a split second.
Like, wow, that's nice. But the boys, the oldest is driving now. It's always kind of fun and scary when your oldest starts driving.
Matt,
you know what that's like.
Yes.
When they start driving on the highway by themselves.
It is scary. It's like, you worry about your children.
And moms do that more than dads typically.
Yes. Generally.
Being a dad, I've got a little bit more, let them learn.
Yeah, I actually have never ridden with any of my children being the ones driving.
Yeah, one of my kids just kind of damaged a car, and then he kind of did it again, and I'm kind of like, that's not cool, but you live and you learn, and I'm glad he's not hurt.
Yeah.
That's not cool.
So, very beautiful family. This is Amber with
her middle one.
Yeah. Actually, I think all of her kids are.
Yeah, but the middle one, he is a soccer player, so he's doing that. She follows that.
So she's a soccer mom.
Yes,
that's what you're saying.
And then the youngest one, Gia, is kind of the subject today. Gia is a model, so she's got an Instagram following, a large following on Instagram, and she's been offered some promotional things from designers. So that's really fun. She's also in cheerleading, and they are traveling in South Florida. They're going around to Vegas and Denver, Kansas City. They're going around. They're moving around and doing their thing. Next slide.
Next slide is, here we go. Let's
Just
do
describe it.
Boom. It's 2021. I know it's. I need to figure out how to get this thing full screen because it's. That's her mom. That's her mom.
Now, Amber and Mom get along great. And if you have a relationship with your mom, I say work on it. Make it better. Some people have a struggle with Mom. Girls and moms are not always on the best terms.
Yeah, girls and moms are not always on the best terms.
This young lady, Amber, who's the taller of the two, by the way, it's hard to tell. Her mom looks very young. Her mom's beautiful.
Yeah,
so
yeah, they're both beautiful.
It's hard to say which one's Mom, but Mom's the shorter one. Amber is she's an only child. Okay, so she's
spoiled rotten. Is what
Mom and Amber got along. Dad was working a lot. They grew up in Indiana, and her dad was working over in Ohio side a lot. He is a great provider, but Mom and Amber bonded. We can go on to the next slide as we ramble on. This is a tribute to my co-host, Amber, who is Monday Morning Mouth
and
co-anchor.
There she is, Gia.
So
jumping in the air.
Gia is quite the enthusiast for
Look at
cheering
that fierce
competition.
look on her face. She is.
That's a hair extension.
serious.
You know that's a hair extension.
Is it? I don't know. That may be actual hair.
Amber could confirm that. Amber from Florida. I called her a couple times this morning trying to reach out and say, hey, we're going to be a feature today.
We can try. I mean,
can you call in? And she's like, no communication. So I guess they're having a fun day down in Florida.
So we can. I mean, I don't want to mess it up right now, but next time we can get her on the phone and have a video call.
Well, we definitely can do that. I'm just thinking she's not answering the phone.
Yeah, I would just have to
text
her.
Do you know what ghosting is?
Yes.
That's what Amber,
left on red.
Amber's really good at ghosting.
That's all right. Yeah.
But she's busy.
Oh yeah.
Then she'll reemerge when she's not busy.
She's almost as good at it as I am.
Yeah.
So
when I try to reach you, for example, 50% of the time I know I'm not going to get you, whether it's text or phone call.
But I
this is pushing Matt morning moment.
Well,
explain yourself.
Like yesterday when you called, I was in the middle of a meeting with Jim.
Yes.
And Jim needs my attention whenever we're sitting in a meeting. Very well.
This is how it is, folks. It's like Jim's like, "Come on in, close the door, sit down."
And it's very.
Matt's like, "Oh, please."
Oh no.
Nothing like that.
I'm not worried about it. Jim, I
want to put a visual in their heads.
When I first,
stern administrator.
Well, he's a big stern
he
German
does have
guy.
that serious, the mustache.
Yeah,
I can't tell if there's a smile.
Let me zoom in closer on
Move
you.
on to
now
the
do
next.
that again. Do that again.
This is Jim whining impression. No, I don't think that's very good. I'll work on that.
It's pretty good. It is pretty good. We used to give him a hard time back in the day.
I always said he looked like a great detective. If I was casting him in a TV show, I'd put him as a detective, like a chief. He's in charge of the detectives. Shuffle paperwork, chew gum. Okay, now next slide.
Next slide.
This is the Amber McFall tribute.
This one coming up is her daughter Gia. It looks like she's in the middle of like a cartwheel of some sort. Now they're looking at us, and it definitely looks like you need a lot of skill. If I were to do this, I probably would hurt myself very badly. So here's
Gia's got a promising future.
Yeah.
In the gymnastics cheerleading
There's
department.
her and someone else beside her that, they're both, I think, Gia's form looks like it's more...
flawless?
Yes, compared to the other. Like her legs are bent out straight. I mean, the form looks more technically better.
We can brag on her days at a time. Pop in the next one. We'll just keep it moving. It looks like the story of a bodybuilding blonde with an attitude is what we're saying. We're calling this because Amber herself doesn't brag, but she has a lot of skills herself, and we'll get to that.
I'm really digging this new setup. This is pretty nice, being able to...
I like Amber's white on white there.
Oh, yeah. And she's that looks like Panama City Beach, Florida. Or no, because it looks
Amber
like white sands.
She's traveled many sandy places.
Many sandy places?
She looks like to me, one of those blondes that would hang out in Florida or California.
She also looks like a blonde that could beat you up.
Speaking of beating me up, from a blonde perspective. March 20th on a Saturday, we're going to do an event where I arm wrestle. Yes, me, Johnny Rooster, is going to arm wrestle a female bodybuilder who's training to get her pro card. Her name is Terri Williams. She lives in Bolivar, and this is not a secret.
On a Saturday?
It's on a Saturday because Terri works Monday through Friday. Is there any way we can get a live on that Saturday? Is that
depends
a possibility?
on what the date is.
March 20.
March 20?
It's a week from this coming Saturday.
Okay. I don't know.
So are you on spring break?
No, I don't have spring break. I wish I did.
My kids have spring break.
I actually work that day.
You work that day.
And I work 6 to 6. So I won't be able to do anything.
That ain't cool.
Maybe I don't know. Maybe if Jay, I don't want to volunteer him.
We can't volunteer Jay, but we are having a big to do on Saturday, sir. So. No, it's here.
It's here.
If you could, we wanted to run a live. If my arm wrestling thing.
Yeah.
12 noon. It's 11. I want people to start getting around here about 11 and start taunting and.
Yeah. So you might just have to record it, and
we'll record it and put it on though.
Play it Monday.
Pop in the next video or the next slide. What's that? Well, I appreciate that because my rooting
He's
section
rooting for him, he says.
My rooting section is in the minority now. My numbers are dropping.
Well, that's because we all saw how big.
I know. I posted a picture of my opponent. She's flexing and she's flawless.
I mean, I think I could probably beat her.
She works out 2.5 to 3 hours a day, 6 days a week.
Now, she might be able to beat me then.
She's ripped.
I'm ripped, but it's all.
You know
covered.
what I'm ripped about? Amber's taunting. She gives me trash talk about this this girl bodybuilder and says, "You're gonna lose. You're gonna have to wear a dress and all this." Oh,
so you're gonna have to wear a dress if you lose?
I think what should we strategize right here? It's her birthday. What should Amber do if I win? Okay, because we haven't gone to that.
Oh,
we
really?
need to go to that.
So you haven't. Oh,
you can't
so
just
she
say,
doesn't even think you're going to win. So much
no,
the fact that she's not even getting a.
Oh, tortoise in the hair.
Oh, I see.
Totally
I
got
see.
this.
So give us your ideas, folks.
Let's go, girls. So guys and girls and ladies and gentlemen out there in the audience, just give us your ideas of what should Amber do if I beat Terri in the arm wrestling match. Because Amber's got plans for me if I lose.
That's going to
go to the next slide if you haven't.
I've already got it. Okay.
I just didn't see
Boom.
it.
There you go. No, there it is. All right, so this is Amber and her mother again.
Okay.
That's what it looks like.
Well, moms and daughters, you can pop in the next one.
The next one already.
Just keep them going.
Boom.
Amber and Mom.
There's Gia. Is that Gia? That looks like
the youngest. So yeah, this Amber thing, she's got the chicken. There's El Stupido. Yeah.
I love that chicken.
That is a. Can you zoom in on that? You did before. The chicken is a what do they call them?
It's I don't know. A
silvery. What is that thing?
Sheen. No.
Andrea, what is that? So anyway, we got a silver. Anyway, that's a beautiful chicken. Silky all day long.
Like the dogs.
That's the name of that. Go to the next slide. That's a silky named El Stupido. Amber's smart and clever husband actually named that El Stupido.
There he is, El Stupido.
I don't even think that chicken speaks Spanish, but he does have a name that has somewhat of a Spanish name. Yeah, that's definitely. Look at that. Zoom in on those eyes. Are there eyes in that?
Bum, bum, bum.
Yeah, that's kind of what Amber washes, grooms, and takes into the house. She has this thing riding around in her vehicle with her. This thing rides shotgun in her car with her. I even hear the thing drives when she's sleepy. So, El Stupido at the wheel. And Amber doesn't care. She's just like...
I hear that all the time.
You know, some cars are autopilot. There's a Tesla.
Yeah. It's called autonomous driving. And it only goes for like 3 minutes
El Stupido is at the wheel during those moments. Next slide, please.
Next slide!
Hey, remember Rush Limbaugh would always say that? Next.
All right, here's
Number
El Stupido skateboarding. So he's El Rod Stupido.
El Rod Stupido.
Rod Stupido.
Rod. Can you zoom in a little on that guy?
That's the best
Yeah,
that's
he's
the
on
best
the
I
board.
can do right now.
Yeah.
I mean, I may be able to.
No, you did it. I'm on a delay. I'm the guy behind.
I can zoom in more, I think.
He's Sally Ride.
Check this out.
Remember White and Nerdy.
Because I'm just too wide and nerdy.
It's irresistible, isn't it?
Yes. Next slide.
Next slide.
Next
Just keep
slide.
them going.
Another
Don't
El
even wait
Stupido.
for permission now. Just lock and load.
El Stupido.
When we see it, we see it. Yep. What a beautiful thing. Chickens, should they be
That looks
pets?
like it'd be really good with some dumplings.
My guest would want to know, should chickens be guests on the show?
Well, I mean, as long as there's not a guest here with an allergy.
True. And also, should they be used for food, utilitarian, or for pets?
Food.
Could take a survey, a poll.
Well, I think
There's Gia with the chicken.
That's a geological survey there.
Just keep on rocking it. That, you know what? I think the chicken's got her beat.
There's one
on
of
the hair.
Gia's pictures. Man,
Seriously.
what a beautiful young woman.
I know.
But she looks identical to Amber like this. I had to figure out whenever I was looking on Facebook. I'm like,
I know.
that, and then it took me a second to realize, okay, that's not Amber. That is in fact her youngest daughter, and beautiful young lady. I haven't got to meet her yet.
You weren't here when she showed up?
Mm-mm.
Okay.
She didn't show up the last time.
No, she
that
didn't.
She was supposed to.
Next slide.
Next slide. Oh, this looks like she's getting ready to tear into you on this one.
Uh-oh. Is this the one?
That's right here at Axe Media Group Studios.
Oh, man. Yeah. And you know what she wanted in that picture? It was AM because her initials are AM.
Oh, yeah. She looks like she's up to no good right there.
Oh,
like she's
her
being
eyes
facetious.
full of mischief.
Oh, man. Next slide.
Next slide.
How many more of these slides do we have?
There were 17 total, so I didn't keep count.
Just
keep kicking them out.
Okay, so apparently that might be the last slide.
Is it? No, there's more. Because there's a surprise one.
Let me go down like this.
Don't lose the good one.
Yeah, because there's no more. Now
Hey,
I've got a way to go over here, but
Andrea.
I'm gonna merge over to us real quick.
Let's see this other slide that we're missing out. You can go over that way. That way.
Okay, so.
All right. Hello, everybody. Am I on?
Yeah, you're.
This is beautiful. Let me tell you this.
All right, so there's all these.
We got some sponsors for this show. The sponsors are Proformance with Kent Wood. He is 21 years experience.
I don't have anything.
Proformance Lawn Care and Landscaping, Springfield, Missouri. Just look him up at proformance.com. That is proformancelawncare.com. Proformancelawncare.com. Kent Wood, 21 years experience as a masterful way of approaching lawn care. One thing he says is some people overwater, some people underwater. They don't understand. They need a soil test to know how much to water the lawn. So many of us just water on a schedule, and that's killing some lawns. It's oversaturating. So you don't want that. Kent Wood can and will help you know how to find the soil test and get the right test for your lawn, because every lawn is different. The grass is not always greener on the other side of that fence. It's sometimes rockier. It sometimes has more clay. It's different. Another sponsor of ours is Leanne Miller with Health Markets. Leanne Miller specializes in the Medicare market, the Medicare supplements. If you're getting ready to turn 65, that is Ollie's favorite number, 65, then you're going to have to check into Medicare. And Leanne Miller with Health Markets, she's the one to talk to. Look her up. She's on Facebook. She's in the directory of the internet. You look up Health Markets, Leanne Miller, Springfield, Missouri. It's Leann. 2 E's, 2 N's, 2 L's. Leanne Miller. Lee, capital A-N-N, and Miller, M-I-L-L-E-R. That's your one to call.
We've got a couple more pictures here. I don't know who the lady is with her in this one.
Just kick them on. Let's see it. We're
right.
back to the Amber tribute. And also, there's some commercials on there. That's what I wanted you to refer to. It would be Kent Wood and Tiffany Kirk.
Kent Wood.
There she is with a lady friend. Let's keep it going. I don't know that lady friend.
I don't either.
She's
pretty too.
My lady friend.
Who is this guy?
You know what that says? It's broadcasting her church, so you can brag on that. And there's another lady friend picture.
Yeah, you're gonna see.
There's me. I got my ears plugged up. That hurt. About 30 days worth of ear problems.
Oh, that's
Boy, you were really into that lady friend, Andrea. Andrea put this slideshow together.
No, these are. I'm just
Oh,
guessing
these are
at these.
guesswork. Where's the one of her in the competition? That's the one I want to show off. It's Amber in her ripped physique.
We're trying to find them.
That's the best one. Anyway, so another beautiful experience here is Tiffany Kirk, OCH, Wellpoint. She's a nurse practitioner at OCH Wellpoint in Marshfield, Missouri. She's got a lot of fun. She likes to sing, and she likes to do fun things. Did we get OCH?
My goodness.
Go to OCH. Forget Amber. I'm on to other stuff
Forget
now.
Amber?
I'm getting bored with that because you didn't find it. We can come back to it.
Is that on this? The Seagate here?
Yeah, go to OCH cartoon, and that'll be type in cartoon because that's the new one. That's the one we want to see. You know what, Jay? I got a cartoon of
OCH.
Tiffany Kirk at OCH Wellpoint Medical Family. I know she sings Jolene, and she likes Disney. She's a fun person, but she loves people. Now, volume needs to be, it was a little low on those.
Okay, so the volume's
She's
up.
personable.
Are you ready?
Let's play it.
All right, so
It's the OCH cartoon, 30 seconds.
let me switch over.
Give it full value.
I've got full volume. Here we go.
Good volume.
You're good, Jay.
Poor thing. Yeah, they can sing along. That's what's beautiful about this thing. This experience with her, she is the nurse practitioner. She loves her patients, and she takes time. Feel free to sing along. Her favorite song to sing along is Jolene. But it's fun because that's the person she is. She didn't want some big system pushing her around and giving her a lot of rules. She wanted to be able to reach out and help her get her customers in a very specific way. All of her patients, they might have a physical need because they're a medical problem, but they also have spiritual issues. They have emotional, relational, and Tiffany Kirk helps each one of them. In fact, her front desk receptionist was here, Tony. Mm-hmm. She said Tiffany will not stop at anything without helping. She goes out of her way to help her guests.
It takes a special person to be a nurse anyways.
Yeah.
Nurse
so a nurse practitioner has a master's degree. And is up above an RN and below an MD. So not a doctor and not an RN, but right in the middle. That's a nurse practitioner. They can pretty much do anything a doctor can.
Except for prescribe. They can prescribe antibiotics and stuff.
So they can do that, just not narcotics.
Right.
But she consults with the physicians on staff, but she is the go-to person that people really like. And she spends 30 minutes with her patients instead of 5 or 10. She is there for them, and they always leave room on their schedule every day in case somebody has an emergency.
Right.
That's so cool, isn't it? OCH Wellpoint and Marshfield. It's OCH Wellpoint with an E. Wellpoint E.
Wellpoint E.
Family Medical Clinic, Marshfield. Check her out. It's a great facility, a wonderful personal experience for the patient.
All right. So what else do you have on this computer?
Okay, now we've got some video. Do you have one that says it says Kent Wood or Proformance?
Kent Wood or Proformance?
Yes. I
can look it up. Kent Wood.
Yeah, I'd say Proformance would probably be the PROFORMANCE.
FOR. Oh, man.
Proformance, one word. Because that's the guy I want to highlight and feature, comment on. Is there anything on that?
Yeah, Proformance, wet dry.
Yeah, let's do the wet dry. There's a
wet dry one.
Yeah, let's do that. This is something I want you to drop in for your show too, because this is great sponsor here.
All right, hold on. Let me pause this. Let me pause it.
give him
That's only,
full value. 30-second clip.
Yeah. So, all right. So let me switch this on over here for you. All right. This is Performance. Take a second. Here you go. Lawn to dry. Perhaps you overwater.
Look at that.
Call Kenwood. Performance Lawn Care and Landscaping Professionals.
He knows how to get the soil sample just right.
Ah, you know what I did?
You zoomed in.
I did. Let me zoom back
try
out.
it
We
again.
can play it again.
Play it again, Sam.
Let me.
This is what we're learning. We're
My
learning.
bad. I got it. So we're going to do this again.
Yeah, we'll give him a fair shake here.
Yep, we sure will. So let's go ahead and go on back there. We're learning.
What we're learning is how to drop these ads in.
Yep.
Unusual ads.
Now, it'd be easier to do it where I download it on here. It would play it for sure. But
I was late this morning.
call Kenwood at Performance.
It's a lot of overwatering.
PerformanceLawnCare.com. That is a lot of overrunning. That's a swampy.
That's great. Our sponsors are wonderful. If you would like to be a sponsor, you can reach out to me at JohnnyRoosterLive.com. We want to feature you on the Morning Drive. We want to feature you on Johnny Rooster Morning Mouth. We want to get you out there, and we will get you copies of your own commercials to put on your platforms as well.
Woohoo!
I've been wearing these on my head all morning. You didn't say a thing. Yeehaw!
What? Look at
Look
that.
like
I'm working on some different fades too on this.
Cool.
Neat.
Can you go in on Ollie?
Can I zoom in on Ollie? I can zoom in on you. Boom. There's Ollie with glasses.
That's how I was looking, and then I had this.
You had that going on.
That was the next look. And I was doing this all day, and you didn't stop me, and that's like Steve old Mickey Mac with his chin strap, and you just let it happen.
Chin strap?
Chin
I call them chin diapers.
Chin diaper. Yeah, I got my old glasses on my head perched up there.
So, yeah, we got a bunch of numerous ones here.
I love it. You know what I love? I love being able to do a broadcast where people can have fun.
Yeah.
And learn. You want to drop in another one? I got something from the garden show. I got
Which
really,
one? Which one?
It would just say Rooster Garden. Wait. No, I think they called that lawn. If you look up the word lawn,
okay.
Perhaps it will come up. Folks, this is a lot of fun. This is an opportunity for you as a business owner.
Rooster Lawn Garden number 4.
Yeah, do stuff like that.
Okay, this one's 4 minutes and 38 seconds.
That's good.
So let me.
If you guys want to be part of the show,
pull it up here.
Give me a holler. Fill out the guest form.
And then
we're going to fill out the guest form on JohnnyRoosterLive.com. That's how you get on this show. That's how you do it.
Yeah, so
that's the way you do it.
I like it.
You know how to get on the show? JohnnyRoosterLive.com and guest form.
Guest form.
Fill out the guest form. There he is, the man, the myth, the legend.
So here, what we're going to do now is we're going to go ahead and shoot on over to this. You ready?
To the garden show. And get that one of Amber.
Blessed are the pure in heart, for they shall see God. It's an attention-getting thing, but it's more than that. This is Kurt. What is your last name?
Kurt Rankin.
Rankin?
Yes, sir.
So you are owning a business that you bought from a gentleman who started the thing.
Yeah.
And we're talking at Johnny Rooster Live always about the small business and the unique business. What do you call this one?
Well, this is Garden for Life.
And I see the sign right behind you.
Right, yeah, some people garden for life as a thing to do for living, and some people garden for life as a lifestyle.
What's the difference?
Well, yeah, you're gardening for life to survive and grow your own produce and your groceries, or you're gardening for life as a lifestyle, and it's a hobby, it's things you enjoy doing, being outside in nature.
And either way, I guess that'll work.
You're a winner either way.
So what do you got down here? I was noticing this.
Yeah, this is called our growing medium. This is what we would put in our raised bed. It's a soilless and manure-free, weed-free growing medium that the plants really like. It'll stay loose, well-drained, pH balanced. And then we feed it with our natural fertilizer we call essential elements.
Would that be specifically for a raised bed garden?
We use it in raised beds. We have folks that use it in planter gardens. Maybe they're doing container gardens on their patio because they live in a townhouse or an apartment. But we use it in raised beds at home.
So in a raised bed, how much of it is needed? How deep do you need it?
We like to build our raised beds 16 inches tall, 2 concrete blocks high, and we'll fill them up 12 to 14 inches deep.
Is there a reason for those dimensions? Is that the most?
It's easy. 2 blocks high lets me have a 16-inch seat when I'm sitting down gardening.
Mm-hmm.
And then the concrete blocks, they last a long time, and we use the holes as a foundation for our plant supports.
That sounds pretty simple. I mean, in its design, and I'm zoomed in on that. But do you sell the supports as well?
We don't. We'll teach people how to build them so they can buy the products locally, and we don't have to ship them.
So what are you primarily offering then? What do you?
We offer them education on the raised bed system that we're using and have developed, and then we sell the growing medium and the essential elements.
Okay. So over here's the essential elements. Describe what that can do.
It's a natural fertilizer. It's a 555 on the nitrogen, phosphorus, potash. And we include a lot of micronutrients, trace elements, and a little bit of stuff in there for the microbes to eat on. So it's a natural way to feed your plants.
So does this get sold in this size bag?
We have these are 5-pound bags. We sell them in 5-pound bags and 40-pound bags for the gardener who has a bigger garden.
How about this one?
We have those in 2 cubic foot bags so that they're easy to handle. You can carry them to your garden.
This one?
This is one of the bags here. And so you just calculate the cubic foot of your growing space, and then you have 2 cubic foot bags to fill them up.
All right. Well, besides these items, are there other things that you're offering as far as an item or?
We have some peripheral things. We got the dust miser to help you spread your diatomaceous earth and get your bug control done. We do some right in the rain notebooks for people to keep the notes in their garden. And then
I'll just play the next one.
Planner, which is a great way to help you plan your garden for planting season and harvesting.
Okay.
We still got 1 minute on this.
So you're a farmer by nature, by heart.
I got an agricultural background.
Yeah. What's your favorite thing to grow?
Well,
you have something that you really like?
Everybody grows tomatoes.
Yep, they sure do.
I mean, every garden has a tomato in it.
There must be something about the red.
Yeah, we grow tomatoes. Yeah, I like red too. But sweet potatoes and carrots
are
something that we really enjoy as a family.
Are there connections between sweet potatoes and carrots? I mean, is it kind of a...
I don't know if there's a connection, but they need a loose, well-drained growing environment, and our system grows them very well.
I'm sure you've got some good carrots in the season.
We do. Yeah.
My son likes to eat them raw, not cooked.
Yeah, we usually eat ours raw.
And I like them both ways. Any carrot will do for me.
Well, you're all right.
And then those sweet potatoes, they're okay either way, but I'd rather cook them.
Yeah, we cook them. Now, we will saute a sweet potato, stir fry it, and leave it a little crispy. They're good that way.
There you go. Is there anything fun to do with carrots? Because they feel boring to most people.
Carrots are boring?
Carrots are
well,
boring.
I don't know. When you see your grandkids go out there and pull out an 8 or 10 inch long carrot and their eyes sparkle, that's where it's fun.
That's where it's fun. That's better than fishing.
That is.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
All right.
Awesome.
Yeah, that was a good one.
I love helping local businesses get featured, recognized, supported, especially during COVID. You know, it's been hard.
Yeah, you got one that's Korean vet here. And
yes,
like
that's
2 minutes.
Don Cole Sr. He's started a business, exteriors, autumn exteriors, and his son, Don Jr., took it over.
Don Jr., that sounds very much like a mafia type.
Don Jr. Don Cole Jr. is the owner of Autumn Exteriors, and he services accounts all over, and he travels. But his dad, his dad was at the garden show. His dad's a Korean War vet.
His dad's a Korean War
vet. So here's what Don Cole Sr., founder of Autumn Exteriors, had to say.
All right, so I'll pull this up. We'll get this all figured out here before you know it.
Rooster doesn't. If Mrs. Rooster,
sorry about that.
What is
I went the wrong
Vietnam?
way.
Okay. If Mrs. Rooster doesn't.
There we go. Sorry. Now let's switch it over. I'm sorry about that. This is an exciting, fun time. Here you go. Boom.
Did you like the video? Or did you get on YouTube
Let up
at all?
on me soon. I'm going to just
Click the like.
scream. I've had enough. It's too much.
It's really close to your face.
So I'm talking to a Navy veteran from Korea. If you guys don't remember, that was right after World War II and way before Vietnam, okay? 1952. What's your name, sir?
Don Cole Sr.
Don Cole Sr.
Yes.
So what did you do in the Navy?
Well, I was aviation boatswain's mate on an aircraft carrier, USS Boxer. And on the flight deck, we worked with Douglas 80 Skyraider bombers, and we loaded them up with bombs and shipped them off to Korea to bomb at night with radar.
Wow. My son is 20 years old and he's in the Navy right now. He's serving in Naples, Italy.
Amen. Well, you'd be with me in heaven then on the front
That's
row.
right.
On the
He's
front
actually
row.
a
On the
chaplain's
front row.
assistant.
God
And
bless.
he's a God-fearing young man. He
Oh,
was declined by the Marine Corps. His medical record, he had surgery, so he had clubbed feet as a baby, and his chicken legs are so skinny. But the Navy accepted him. He got through boot camp. He doesn't require any special thing in his boots, and that's all they needed. He fulfilled his mission. He's a third-class petty officer and religious program specialist. In 1979, they started that program. More recent times.
Not great. I'm going to tell you something. The Navy was my college education. And I graduated out of college because on my wall is a certificate that says honorable discharge. That's
That's a good
they don't
education.
teach in college what I learned in the Navy.
When you're in combat, that's quite a teacher right there.
Oh, yes, Korea. And, well, hey,
we can't
I was
find
only
any more
18.
Amber,
Got out, hey, I put
Dang
8
it.
years in. It was great.
Well, thank you. Thank you.
That's so cool to speak to Don Colt Sr. He is well known in Springfield. Autumn Exteriors is the name of the business. You can look that up, Autumn Exteriors. But a Navy veteran from the Korean War conflict in 1952. What a story.
So the next one coming up is Dr. Amber Mitchell.
Yeah, the back
Mitchell
specialist.
Chiropractic.
This is
Rehab.
where I went a little wacko. Do we have time?
No, we don't.
No. Yeah, you're teasing
because
them.
we got 1 minute and 15 seconds before we cut it out. But we can always plan these for
another time.
day.
We have plenty of those in the hopper. If you guys want to be part of the show, we want to feature your business, you just go on to JohnnyRoosterLive.com, and don't forget the guest sign-up form. That's how you get on there. You fill that out. That's how you get on the show. Before we go, I wanted you to know on March 20th, it's a Saturday, I'm going to be doing a recording. If you want to be in the audience, come on board. 4166.
If you want to watch Johnny get beat in an arm wrestling contest
By
or
a female bodybuilder.
see him beat somebody,
It's 4166 West Kearney, but we want people to just be part of the video because we're
Yeah.
going to play this back on the air.
and if you're part of the video, you will need a sign a release form.
So be in the fun. And if you have a business, that's the time we'll plug your business with your name and business name. So that's for us a gift to you. We want to help people, and we want to generate some enthusiasm. Oh, and don't forget, when you're at that event, we also want you to drop some money in. It's a donation thing. If you don't have cash, you can smash that donate button on JohnnyRoosterLive.com. See you Friday.